laps left in the qualifying session. It's a tense start with all the drivers jostling for position. As the cars enter turn 1, there are some close calls, but everyone makes it through unscathed. The cars remain tightly packed as they continue around the circuit. There is some fantastic racing taking place, and it's sure to be an exciting and thrilling race. Judah Smoker Blunt from Team for 20 has just taken the runner-up spot on the first lap, right behind the leader. We've got a thrilling race ahead of us. We are now on the first lap. Judah Smoker Blunt from Team for 20 is in second place. The race is on. Driver of 40 is in third place as the drivers round the bend on lap 1. It's a close race at the moment, with Luke Runs currently in 6th position on lap 1. All the racers are jostling for position as they try to claim early lead. R40 has just moved up to third place on the first lap of the race. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is in 10th place on the opening lap. R40 just overtook and is now in second place. Neo Texan is now up to 5th place, gaining more ground as we reach lap 2. Team Nafgun Kings is definitely making moves in this race. R40 is currently in third place, just over a second behind the leader, with a best lap of 1:47.531. Neo Texan just overtook Luke Runs in a great move, moving up to 5p. Neo Texan is now 0.2 seconds ahead of Luke Runs and 2 places higher. R40 has just closed the gap and overtaken Judah Smoker Blunt to take 2p. They are now 0.1 seconds ahead of Judah Smoker Blunt in 3p. R40 has just moved up to second, 0.2 seconds behind leader Awesome 33 TW from Team 239. They are neck and neck for the lead. Stiffsmade Shinjunj from Team Epic Bro Moment is closing the gap and is now just 0.2 seconds behind Smurf 20 from Team for 20 in 7th place. Luke Runs is making an aggressive push for 5p, attempting to overtake Neo Texan from Team Nafgun Kings. R40 is trailing Judah Smoker Blunt from Team for 20 and is now 0.3 seconds behind in third place. Luke Runs is in 6th position, 0.3 seconds behind Team Nafgun Kings Neo Texan in 5th. Stiffsmade Shinjunj from Team Epic Bro Moment just passed Smurf 20 from Team for 20 with a stunning maneuver and is now in 7th place. They are 0.4 seconds ahead. Neo Texan has just moved up 1 spot to 4p, now 0.2 seconds behind the Famaker in 3p. R40 has just overtaken Judah Smoker Blunt from Team for 20 to take 2p, 0.3 seconds ahead. Stiffsmade Shinjunj from Team Epic Bro Moment is currently in 8th place, 0.3 seconds behind Smurf 20 from Team for 20 in 7th. Silo 227 has pitted and is now back on the track in 31P, currently in 31st position. Silo 227 is back on the track, leaving the pits in 31st place. R40 is currently in 3rd position, 0.3 seconds behind due to smoke a blunt from Team for 20 in 2nd. Luke Runs is pushing hard to overtake Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings, who has the advantage right now. It's all to play for. Due to Smoke a Blunt has just overtaken R40 to take 2nd place. They are now 0.4 seconds ahead of the 3rd place car. R40 has just closed the gap, overtaking due to Smoke a Blunt from Team for 20 and is now in 2nd place. Due to Smoke a Blunt is quickly closing the gap between him and Bobardo from Team Blast. Can they make a move for the lead? We shall see. Stiffsmage Jones from Team Epic for Moment has fallen back to 8th place, 0.4 seconds behind Smurf 20 from Team for 20 who is in 7th. Gary 710 from Team for 20 and Shutter Todoroki 39 battle for position in the bottom half of the pack, with Gary 710 from Team for 20 keeping the upper hand just 0.5 second ahead. Luke Runs just passed the 5th place driver, moving into 6th position. R40 just took over 3P from Drift 3 Blind from Team Weeks and is now 0.4 seconds behind due to Smoke a Blunt from Team for 20 and 2P. R40 has just closed the gap to 2P and is now challenging for 2nd place. We're on an exciting lap. Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings is currently 5th, 1.083 seconds off the fastest lap. R40 has made a bold move and overtaken due to Smoke a Blunt from Team for 20 to take 2P. Neo Texan is now in 5th place, 0.4 seconds behind Fafamaker in 4P. The race is still early, and plenty of action yet to come. Stiffsmage Jones from Team Epic for Moment is in 8th place, 0.4 seconds ahead of Gary 710 from Team for 20 and 9. All racers on track jockeying for position in the chase for the checkered flag. Luke Runs is making a move on Neo Texan, trying to pass in 5P. He's within inches and looks to be making the overtake. We have R40 in 3rd place, trailing the leader by 0.5 seconds. They're pushing hard, but due to Smoke a Blunt from Team for 20 is fighting to maintain their position. It's anyone's race. R40 is currently in 3rd place, just 0.4 seconds behind due to Smoke a Blunt from Team for 20 in 2nd. Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings is making a move on Fafamaker from the same team. 0.4 seconds is the difference, as Neo Texan looks to take 4th place. Neo Texan just overtook Fafamaker from Team Nafgum Kings, moving into 4th place. Luke Runs is closing in on Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings, less than 1/3 of a second between them. It's just made Shinjung from Team Epic Moment has moved up to 8th position, just 0.5 seconds behind Smurf 20 from Team for 20 in 7th. Poster Plant said, "Stay tuned for more race moves." Sure, stay tuned and I'll keep you updated throughout the race. R40 has just overtaken Judas Blunt from Team for 20 to move into 2nd place, 0.2 seconds behind the current leader. Neo Texum has just overtaken Fafamaker, moving into 4th place. R40 has moved up from 4P to 3P, closing the gap to 0.4 seconds behind Judas Blunt from Team for 24 2nd place. Judas Blunt from Team for 20 is putting some distance between themselves and R40 in 3rd place, carving out a gap of 0.3 seconds. Let's see if it sticks. Bobardo is right on the tail of 1P, with R40 making up ground quickly in 3P. Bobardo stays on the inside and takes the lead over 1P at the last second. Bobardo has just taken the lead. He is now 0.5 seconds ahead of R40 in 3rd, with another 38 laps left. R40 is in 3rd position, just behind 24 and 47 in the first 2 positions respectively. This lap is already proving to be an exciting one. R40 has just made a strong move, overtaking Bobardo from Team Blast and taking the 2nd position. R40 is now 0.3 seconds behind Team Speedster in 1st place. Useless 0T has just fallen back to 17th after starting in 15th. Their best lap was a 1:46.094, which is 3.773 seconds off of the fastest lap. Wasp Z is entering the pits off the back straight and will look for a quick pit stop to gain positions. RR Raphael from Team Blast has just entered the pits, currently in 26P. Gary 710 has exited the pits in 27P and is back on the track. He is now getting up to speed with the lead pack of cars. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is coming off the pit lane and rejoining the race in 15th place. Poster Plant said, "Amy, what is the easiest way to catch all of the exciting racing that is going to happen? The best way to catch all the exciting racing action is to make sure you stay tuned to my stream. I always announce upcoming races and post highlights of past races, so you won't miss out on any of the action." Poster Plant exits the pits on lap 8 in 24th position. Judas Blunt of Team for 20 has just left the pits and is now on the track in position 27. Fafamaker is now exiting the pits in 31st place and rejoining the race. Smurf 20 from Team for 20 has just entered the pits while they are still in the lead. Keep an eye out as the battle for position heats up. Lacroix from Team Blast is back on the track after taking a pit stop, rejoining the race in 8th place. Continued excitement as the drivers battle for position. Lacroix from Team Blast has just jumped up to 4P. The race is on and the top 4 cars remain very close. L1 question 1 data 1967 is coming out of the pits in 11th position, pushing him back into the race. Amin San of Team Nafgum Pins is currently in 25th position. They're about halfway through the race, so stay tuned for all the action. Cargelasses is back on the track after exiting the pits. They are currently in position 20. Zero Stewie Zero is in third position, having just passed 2 cars on the last lap. The race is now in its 9th lap, and Zero Stewie Zero is quickly gaining ground. We have Zero Stewie Zero hot on the heels of useless Zero T in 2nd place and closing the gap. Zero Stewie Zero is 0.4 seconds behind right now and will aim to take the lead soon. We have Zero Stewie Zero in 3rd position, only 0.4 seconds behind useless Zero T in 2nd. Let's see if they can close the gap. Up front it's still Zero John 5 leading the pack with a gap of 0.9 seconds to useless Zero T in 2P. Zero Stewie Zero is now 0.4 seconds behind useless Zero T. The top 3 look to be fighting for positions. Zero Stewie Zero is now up to 2nd, 0.4 seconds behind the leader, useless Zero T. They both set a fast lap of 23.4 last go round. We've just seen an exciting turn of events. Zero Stewie Zero has closed the gap with useful Zero T, now only 0.3 seconds behind in 3P. Lacroix from Team Blast is quickly gaining ground on Smurf 20, just 0.3 seconds between them. They're fighting for 4P. Andres 117MX has just made a great move, overtaking Lacroix from Team Blast to take 5P. Andres 117MX is 0.5 seconds behind Lacroix from Team Blast in the 5th position, keeping up the tight race for position. Wasp Z has made their way up to 8th position. They are currently 2.973 seconds off the fastest lap with a best lap of 1:45.294. Andres 117MX makes a move and takes 5th place from Lacroix from Team Blast. Lacroix from Team Blast is in 5th place, just 0.3 seconds behind Smurf 20 from Team for 20 in 4th place. Zero Stewie Zero is making a move on useless Zero T, hoping to take over 2nd place. They are neck and neck with only meters separating them, and it looks like Zero Stewie Zero might just pull it off. Andres 117MX closing in on Lacroix from Team Blast on the straightaway, looking to make a move for 5P. Lacroix is running hot and is now 0.2 seconds behind Smurf 20 from Team for 20, who is in 4th place. The action is heating up. Andres 117MX is closing in on the 5th place car, looking for the overtake. He's just 0.4 seconds behind Lacroix from Team Blast. Svilo 227 is restarting the race in 30th position after pitting. They now have 33 laps remaining ahead of them. Zero Stu Zero is pushing hard and closing the gap to useless Zero T, while Zero HAT Zero D1 is closely trailing in 4P. Looks like we're gonna have an exciting finish here. Zero Stu Zero is quickly catching up to useless Zero T in 2P, only 0.3 seconds behind. They are currently battling for second place. Zero Stu Zero has just overtaken useless Zero T and is now in second place, 0.6 seconds behind the current leader. Useless Zero T has made a great move, overtaking Zero Stu Zero for the second position. Useless Zero T is now directly behind leader Rapide, just 0.2 back. Wasp Z has made a great move and is now in 8th place, 0.3 ahead of Sabine 27 from Team Blast. Lacroix has just made a move and is now in 4th place. He's closing in on Smurf 20 from Team for 20. Wasp Z is now pushing hard, gaining ground on Wolf of Eco from Team Eco Racing and closing in fast. Can Wasp Z overtake their opponent and move up to 7th place? We are about to find out. Lacroix from Team Blast is making an aggressive move, trying to make up some ground on Smurf 20 from Team for 20. He's now less than 2/10 behind in 5P. Lacroix is making a move, trying to overtake Smurf 20. They are neck and neck as they turn the corner. Who will make it out first? Lacroix is now on a charge and has made up ground to catch Smurf 20. They are wheel to wheel for 4th position. Andres 117MX is closing the gap with Lacroix from Team Blast, 0.3 seconds between them in the race for 5th place. Lacroix from Team Blast is making a move, 0.2 seconds behind Smurf 20 from Team for 20 in 4th position. Andres 117MX is pushing hard, closing the gap to Lacroix from Team Blast. He is battling for position, trying to overtake them and move up the rankings. Andres 117MX is in 6th, just half a second behind Lacroix from Team Blast in 5th place. Keep an eye on this battle. Andres 117MX is making a move on Lacroix from Team Blast, trying to get ahead in the race. Lacroix from Team Blast is making a push to overtake Smurf 20 from Team for 20. They are separated by 0.4 seconds with Lacroix in 5th and Smurf 20 in 4th. Close race. Lacroix has just come up 4th to take position, closing the gap between them and Smurf 20, who is in 4th place. Andres 117MX has just made a successful attempt to overtake Lacroix from Team Blast for 5P. Lacroix is maintaining his position in 5th, closely followed by Andres 117MX at 0.4 seconds behind. It will be an intense fight to the finish. Bobardo from Team Blast maintains the lead as they approach the halfway mark. He is followed closely by Trebio of Team Muse, with Jadowski of Team Sky right behind them. German Ranger is currently in 11th position, 0.8 seconds ahead of L1 question 1 data 1967 from Team for 20 in 12th. Zero Stewie Zero has just overtaken Red Bull Dunes and moved up to 2nd place. Alapak is currently battling with Shutter Todoroki 39 for 16th place, just 0.5 seconds separating them. Zero Stewie Zero has just exited the pits and is now in 3rd position in the race. Smurf 20 from Team for 20 is now in 4th place. They are pushing hard and closing the gap to the leaders. Driver Fowey has just moved up to position 20 in the race. Sabine 27 of Team Blast has improved significantly and is now in 12th position. Stiffsmage Junge from Team Epic Bull Moment has just entered the pits while they currently hold position 25. Andres 117MX is trying to gain a spot on Lacroix from Team Blast in the tight left turn. Both are pushing their cars to the limits. Will Andres 117MX manage to overtake? We will have to wait and see. Ixoases from Team Collision Course has just left the pits and is out on the track in 27p. Stiffsmage Junge is on the track, having just left the pits in 30th place on lap 16 of the main race. Wasp Z has just entered the pits and is currently in 8th position. Lacroix from Team Blast just exited the pits in 11th place. He's looking to climb up the ranks. Lacroix of Team Blast is in 10th place and looking to move up. He is pushing hard, trying to make his way through the field. Andres 117MX has just exited the pits in 11th place, now pushing to make up some positions. Herd 03 has just made a fierce move, pushing past L1 Quadator 1967 to take the 7th position. Herd 03 is now inching onto the heels of 6P. R40 is making a push to overtake RR Raphael from Team Blast. They are 0.5 seconds apart, and R40 is looking for an opportunity to pass. The Farmaker exits the pits in 20th position after a pit stop, rejoining the race. Useless 0T is making a move and has overtaken another car, taking 2P position. R40 is currently in 23rd place on the course. Wolf of Eco from Team Eco Racing is heading into the pits after a successful stint on the track. He is currently in 5th in the standings. Smurf 20 from Team for 20 has just exited the pits in position 8. The race is now halfway complete. Driving his way up from the start, L1 question 1 data 1967 from Team for 20 has been able to make it all the way up to 9th place. L1 question 1 data 1967 from Team for 20 is back in the race after having pitted, and is now in 11th position. Cargelasps is pulling into the pits, currently in 18th place. Andres 117MX is closing the gap to Smurf 20 from Team for 20, 0.3 seconds behind. Last lap, Smurf was 29.8 seconds faster. Cargelasps has made a pit stop and is now rejoining the race in 20th position. Andres 117MX is making a move. He's pushing up the ranks, now into position 6. Sabine 27 is close behind Andres 117MX in 8th place, 0.2 seconds behind. Luke Runs has just entered the pits and is now in position 31. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is making a strong effort, only 0.4 seconds behind Sabine 27 from Team Blast in the 5 for 8th position. Luke Runs has just exited the pits on lap 18 and is now in position 31. Andres 117MX has just made a move to close the gap between him and Smurf 20 from Team for 20, with the two cars closing in on one another. It could be a matter of seconds before they reach their positions. Andres 117MX has battled his way up to 7th place, 0.3 seconds ahead of Sabine 27 from Team Blast in position 8. Gary 710 of Team for 20 has just passed another car, moving them up to 8th position. Their best lap is 1:42.134, which is 1.425 seconds off the fastest lap. Hogged 03 from Team Lavgun Kings is closing the gap on Sabine 27 from Team Blast in 9p, with only a 0.4 second difference between them. Could this be a shake-up in the top 10? We'll have to wait and see. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is making his move. He's gained 0.3 seconds on Andres 117MX and is now right on his tail as they tackle the final hairpin turn. Andres 117MX is ahead of Gary 710 from Team for 20, keeping the lead in 7th position. Andres 117MX is trying to overtake Smurf 20 from Team for 24 6p. They are bumper to bumper, trading spots back and forth. It's going to be an exciting battle until the finish line. Andres 117MX swiftly moves up to 7p, half a second ahead of Gary 710 from Team for 20 in 8p. Gary 710 has just closed the gap to Andres 117MX, putting himself in 7th place with a 0.1 second lead. He'll be looking to hold his position as the race heads into its final lap. Honoracusual is on the grid and making their way up, currently in 12th position. They are driving aggressive and it looks like they won't give up until they reach the front of the pack. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is making his move and has gained 0.2 seconds on Sabine 27 from Team Blast, now just 0.2 from stealing 8p. Sabine 27 of Team Blast just jumped ahead of Gary 710 from Team for 20 and is now in 8th place, 0.5 seconds ahead. Sabine 27 is making a push up the leaderboard, having just gained 2 places in the last lap. She's now up to 8th position in this car race. Andres 117MX is now attempting to overtake Smurf 20 from Team for 20 to get into 6th place. Andres 117MX has just made a move up to 6P, 0.2 seconds behind Smurf 20 from Team for 20. Sabine 27 from Team Blast is currently 8th, 0.4 seconds ahead of Gary 710 from Team for 20 and 9th. Andres 117MX just made a fantastic move, overtaking 3 cars in one turn to get into 7th place. RRFIO from Team Blast is 0.3 seconds behind Ferry in position 21. Andres 117MX is pushing hard and gaining on Smurf 20, trying to overtake into 6P. Sabine 27 from Team Blast is positioned 8th and 0.4 seconds ahead of Gary 710 from Team for 20 and 9. Sabine 27 was 0.9 seconds quicker on the previous lap. Sabine 27 just passed Gary 710 from Team for 20 to take over 8th place, 0.3 seconds ahead. Gary 710 is making a move for position. He's now just 0.2 seconds behind Sabine 27 from Team Blast for 8th place. Andres 117MX is now trying to make a move on Smurf 20 to take the 6th position. Sabine 27 moves up to 7th. She is now 0.3 seconds ahead of Andres 117MX on the track. Lap 22, Andres 117MX is 0.2 seconds behind Smurf 20 from Team for 20 in 7th position. Zero Stewie Zero is now in 2nd position, chasing the leading car. He's making his move and trying to overtake. Exciting stuff. R40 has just gained ground and has overtaken Fafanico from Team Nafgun Kings, taking 19th place. Zero Stewie Zero has just exited the pits in 3rd position, closing in on the rest of the field. Onorawakasiol is making a move. He has just overtaken L1 question 1 Data 1967 from Team for 20 and is now in 11th position. Sabine 27 from Team Blast has just pulled into the pits in 7th position. Smurf 20 from Team for 20 is in 6th place, 0.5 seconds ahead of Andres 117MX in 7th. Sabine 27 from Team Blast has just exited the pits and is now in position 17. RRFIL from Team Blast is pitting in 21st position. Bobardo from Team Blast is in the lead, with the rest of the pack trailing close behind. It's been a closely contested race so far and anyone could take top honors. Postaplant is entering the pits and dropping down to 26p. They are currently in 26th position. Bobardo has just been overtaken by Useless 0T. A close battle between these two in the front of the field. R40 exits the pits in 27th place on their 23rd lap of the race. Wasp Z just moved up the rankings on lap 23. They are now in position 5. Wasp Z is now back on the track after a pit stop, and the driver is currently in the 5th position. Stay tuned for more action. Andres 117MX has just made a move for 6th place and is now in the lead. Neo Texan has just made up some ground in the race, moving up to 12th place. Andres 117MX is now in 6th place, 0.3 seconds behind the 5th place car from Team 420. Neo Texan from Team Lafgum Kings is back in action after making a pit stop, currently in position 13 on the track. Luke Runs has just entered the pits for a pit stop, and is currently in 30th position. Gary 710 from Team 420 is making a move against Sabine 27 from Team Blast as they both fight for 15p. It's going to be a close finish. Andres 117MX has just moved up to 6th place. He is powering through the race. Let's see if he can close the gap to the front runners. Sabine 27 from Team Blast is currently in 15th place, 0.3 seconds ahead of Gary 710 from Team 420 who is in 16th place. Wolf of Eco from Team Eco Racing is now 0.6 seconds behind I1 Question 1 Data 1967 from Team 420 in 9th position on the track. Andres 117MX has just emerged from the pit lane, now running in position 11. He'll be looking to make up ground as he navigates the circuit. Fafamaker from Team Lafgum Kings is making up ground on the leader, currently in 12th place. They're looking for a place at the top of the pack. Ixoases from Team Collision Course is making their way through the pack, currently in 23rd position. They are still a few spots away from the top 10, but they are pushing to get there. Luke Runs is dropping back in the pack, currently down to 30th spot on the track. Sabine 27 has just overtaken Neo Texan and is now in 12th place, 0.2 seconds ahead of them. Gary 710 is pushing hard and has just made a great overtake on Onorekasur, jumping up one position to 14p. He's now closing in on Rider 13 in 13p. Wolf of Eco from Team Eco Racing enters the pits, currently in the 9th position. Lacroix from Team Blast has moved up to 4th place. He is just a few spots away from the podium. Hobbed 03 from Team Lafgum Kings has just moved up to 8th position in the race. He's making his way up on the leaderboard. German Ranger has just left the pits and is now in position 10 on the track. Wolf of Eco has just been overtaken by Sabine 27 from Team Blast. Wolf of Eco is now in 13p. Sabine 27 from Team Blast is making strong progress and has just moved up to 12th position. Neo Texan just passed 12th place, pushing them up to 11th place out of the 15 cars competing in this race. Sabine 27 passes Gary 710 and takes the lead in 12th. Sabine 27 from Team Blast is in 12th place and is 2.831 seconds behind the fastest lap time of 1 minute, 43.540 seconds. Gary 710 from Team for 20 has just overtaken Sabine 27 from Team Blast, moving up to 12th place. Sabine 27 from Team Blast has overtaken Neo Texan from Team Napgun Kings to take 11th place. Gary 710 from Team for 20 has just moved up to 13th place in the race. Sabine 27 is trying to overtake German Ranger and make up ground. She has closed the gap and is now right on his tail. Gary 710 is in 13th place, 0.4 seconds behind Sabine 27 from Team Blast in 12th. Sabine 27 is now up to 11th, just 0.2 seconds behind German Ranger. Gary 710 is just 0.2 seconds behind Sabine 27, looking to move up to 12th place on this lap. Sabine 27 is making a move. She has just overtaken Gary 710 from Team for 20 and is now in 12th position. Gary 710 from Team for 20 has just moved up to 13th position on the track. Wolf of Eco is making a push to get past Gary 710 from Team for 20. He's right on their tail and looking for an opportunity to overtake. Will he make it? Gary 710 of Team for 20 is in 13th place and still going strong. Sabine 27 is closing in on German Ranger, just 0.2 seconds behind as they approach the finish line. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is making a strong move up the field, closing in on Sabine 27 from Team Blast in position 12. It looks like he's going for a late pass attempt. Neo Texan is pushing hard and closing in on his opponent. They are now neck and neck. The battle of positions is on. Bobardo from Team Blast is leading the race, with 0 Stewie 0 close behind in second position. They are half a second away from each other, fighting for the top spot. Zero Stewie 0 is closing in on the leader, Bobardo from Team Blast. 0 Stewie 0 is less than 0.2 of a second behind and making a move. Unaro Ekasuel is closing in on Wolf of Eco from Team Eco Racing, 0.4 seconds separate them, and the race has just started to heat up. Bobardo from Team Blast is leading the race, with 0 Stewie 0 in a close second place, trailing only 0.4 seconds behind. Hold on tight and stay tuned to see who will take the checkered flag. Bobardo from Team Blast is firmly in the lead and 0 Stewie 0 has been gaining ground, attempting to catch up in the remaining laps. It's going to be an exciting finish. Bobardo from Team Blast is leading the race with 0 Stewie 0 in a close second. 0.4 seconds is separating them as they approach the end of the race. Tune in to see who takes the win. Zero Stewie 0 is now in second place behind Racerx and rapidly gaining ground. It looks like this might be a close race to the finish. Test is holding steady in 16th place, 1.0 second ahead of the Filemaker from Team Navgum Kings in 17th. First place driver 0 Stewie 0 has exited the pits and is now in second place. They are closing the gap with the current leader only a few car lengths back. It's anyone's race. Wolf of Eco passes Gary 710 from Team for 20 and moves up to 13th. We've got 0 Stewie 0 in 3P, only 0.4 seconds behind Useless 02 in 2P, and they are both gaining ground on the leader. This race is heating up. Gary 710 is pushing hard, attempting to make up time on Sabine 27 from Team Blast. They are neck and neck, and now the battle for 12th place is heating up. Onira Casual has just moved from 17th to 15th position on the track in this race. Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings is pushing hard despite being 1.7 seconds behind Hoped 03 in 8th place. He is determined to make up some ground and move up the leaderboard. Judas Smoker Blunt from Team for 20 is moving up the ranks, currently in 16th place. This is sure to be an exciting race until the finish. Bobardo from Team Blast has exited the pits in 3rd position after a pit stop. He is now back into the race, ready to make up lost ground. The Filemaker is pushing hard and has just passed 2 cars. He is now in 12th place. Lacroix has just emerged from the pits in 4th place, separating Phillips and Proctor, who were dicing it out for 3P. Zero Stewie 0 has just surged into 2nd place in this intense car race. They are only a few seconds behind the leader, and the action is heating up. Poster Plant just exited the pits, moving up to position 26 in the race. Judas Smoker Blunt from Team for 20 just exited the pits in position 27 and rejoined the race. Sabine 27 has just moved up to 14th position. Sabine 27 from Team Blast has exited the pits in 15th position and is on track. Sabine 27 has just been overtaken by Gary 710 from Team for 20. Sabine 27 is now 15th, and Gary 710 is 14th. Lacroix is on a charge, closing in on Andres 117MX to take 4th place. The gap has narrowed to 0.6 seconds with just 14 laps to go. Andres 117MX has just passed driver 55 and is now in 4th place in the race. Useless 0T is in first place with a best lap time of 1:43.701, 2.992 seconds slower than the fastest lap. Andres 117MX is out of the pits in 7th place and back on the track. Fafamaker from Team Navgum Kings is entering the pits, currently in 12th position. Silo 227 has made their way up to 19th place following a lap of skillful driving against the competition. Fafamaker from Team Navgum Kings exiting the pits and rejoining the race in 14th position. Stiftsmagen from Team Epic The Moment has just made up 0.5 seconds on Amin San from Team Navgum Kings, closing the gap to just 0.5 seconds and creating a thrilling battle for position 28. Wolf of Eco from Team Eco Racing is in 11th place, 0.5 seconds behind German Ranger in 10th. Wolf of Eco from Team Eco Racing is now closing the gap to German Ranger, 0.5 seconds between them on track. Shutter Todoroki 39 has just made an incredible move, overtaking the lap 0C to take position 21. We're down to the final laps and every move counts. Shototoroki 39 is making a move and is now just 0.1 second behind a lap 0C in 21st position. Wolf of Eco from Team Eco Racing has just fallen 0.4 seconds behind German Ranger, now 11th place. Viewers, we just saw a great overtake from Shototodoroki 39 as they rocketed up to 22nd position with only 0.3 behind a lap 0C in 21p. They were 1.3 seconds faster than last lap. Ixoasos from Collision Course is maintaining a 0.2 lead in position 24 over R.A. Raphael from Blast. Useless 0T is keeping up with the leader, staying close and pushing hard. There's a great battle at the front of the pack. Wolf of Eco is 0.4 seconds behind German Ranger in 10th place. They are on the 33rd lap of 45 in the race. Shototodoroki 39 has just overtaken the 22nd position, moving up to 21st. Hugged 03 from Team Navgum Kings is entering the pits in 8th position. Sabine 27 has just passed a competitor on the straightaway and is now placed 15th in the race. Smurf 20 from Team for 20 is now up to 7th place in the race. Hugged 03 from Team Navgum Kings successfully moved up to 11th position, closing the gap between himself and the cars ahead. L1 question 1 data 1967 from Team for 20 has just exited the pits and is now sitting in 11th place. Wolf of Eco is back on track after a pit stop, now occupying position 15. Fairweather is entering the pits, currently in 16th place. Sabine 27 is gaining on Fafamaker in 11p as they race towards the finish. Look at that intense battle. Gary 710 has just closed the gap to Neo Texan, fighting for position 8. Both drivers have given it their all, and this close race will not let up until the end. Gary 710 is on lap 34, right behind Neo Texan from Team Navgun Kings in 8th place. He is currently 0.3 seconds off their pace. Cargelasks is coming in for a pit stop, currently in position 23. Gary 710 just made an impressive pass. He is now in 8th place, just 0.2 seconds behind Neo Texan from Team Navgun Kings in 7th. Cargelasks has just exited the pits in position 28 and rejoined the race. Wasp Z is pushing hard to overtake Lacroix from Team Blast. They are neck and neck and reaching top speeds. FanMaker from Team Navgun Kings is currently in 13th place, with their best lap being a 1:43.767, 3.058 seconds off the fastest lap. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is currently in 9th position on the 35th lap of the race. Wasp Z is pushing hard, closing the gap with Lacroix from Team Blast in a tight battle for position. It's neck and neck as they make their way around the track. Wasp Z is pushing hard to close the gap to Lacroix from Team Blast and gain a position. There's only 10 laps left in the race and Wasp Z is on a mission. Wasp Z is pushing hard, putting pressure on Lacroix from Team Blast to take 4P. Wasp Z is 0.3 seconds behind and the gap is closing. Shototodoroki 39 is closing the gap on a lap 0C and making a move for 19P. Gary 710 is moving up the ranks in Team for 20, getting ever closer to Neo Texan from Team Navgun King who is currently in 8P. Can they pull it off? Neo Texan from Team Navgun Kings has just started the 36th lap of the race and is currently in 8th place. His best lap time so far is 1:42.917, 2.208 seconds behind the fastest lap. Wasp Z is pushing hard to move up to the 4th position, closing in on Lacroix from Team Blast. Their battle intensifies as they race side by side down the straightaway. Gary 710 is 0.4 seconds behind Neo Texan from Team Navgun Kings in 8th place. He is currently in 9th place and making up ground. Silo 227 is back in the race after a pit stop, currently in 18th position. Gary 710 is making a comeback. They are now 0.2 seconds behind Neo Texan from Team Navgun Kings in 8P and closing in on the leader. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is back in the running, 9th on the track and powering through the final laps. Gary 710 from Team for 20 has just moved up to 10th position after a great lap. Shotododoroki 39 is just 0.4 seconds behind a lap 0C in 18th place. Let's see if they can catch up. individual is making their way through the track, up to 14th position. Let's see how the next few laps impact their progress. Bobardo from Team Blast is up to 3rd position and fighting for a podium finish. R40 has just entered the pits, dropping down to 16th position. Tertst is exiting the pits and is now on the track in 15th place. They will have to make up some ground to catch the leaders. Wasp Z has just exited the pits in position 6 and is ready for another lap of the race. Judas Smoker Blunt from Team for 20 is entering the pits and taking a pit stop. They are currently in position 23. Neo Texum of Team Nafgum Kings has just gone into the pits in 8th position. Sabine 27 from Team Blast is currently in 9th place on the track. Sabine 27 of Team Blast has just emerged from the pits in 9th position. They'll need to push hard now to make up for lost time. Sabine 27 from Team Blast has just left the pits, currently in 9th place as the race nears its conclusion. Sector 1 leader Ixoaces from Team Collision Course is now out of the pits and back in the race. They are currently in position 23, pushing through the field to move up. Lacroix from Team Blast is now joining the race in 3rd place, exiting the pits. It's a tight race with the top 3 cars separated by less than a second. Lacroix from Team Blast has just gained a spot and is now in 5th place. He's trying his best to make it up the leaderboard. Judas Smoker Blunt is behind Luke Runs by 0.4 seconds. They are both battling for 25th place in the race. Wolf of Eco is pushing hard and has closed the gap to 0.3 seconds behind L1 Question 1 Data 1967 in 9p. It's a thrilling battle for the final podium spot. German Ranger is making a move on Wolf of Eco from Team Eco Racing, battling for 10th position. Wolf of Eco just closed the gap to L1 Question 1 Data 1967, and they are now in a tight battle for 9th position. It's anyone's race at this point. German Ranger is making their move. They are now 0.2 of a second behind Wolf of Eco from Team Eco Racing in 10th. Will they make the pass before the finish line? Andres 117MX is up to 4th position in the race. They've gained some ground since the start. Let's keep an eye on their progress. Judas Smoker Blunt is pushing hard, closing the gap to Luke Runs. Can they make the pass and move up in position? We are about to find out. Andres 117MX is back on the track in 6th place after exiting the pits. They'll have to make up a few spots if they want to finish in the top 5. R40 has just moved up to 15th position, 0.7 seconds behind Ferry. The race is now entering its final few laps. Wolf of Eco is pushing hard and closing the gap to L1 question 1 data 1967. Can they find a way to take the final spot in top 10 before the races end? R40 is now in 15th position, just 0.4 seconds behind Ferry in the previous position. Judah Smoker Blunt from Team for 20 is making up ground as we move into lap 40, inching closer to 25p. R40 has moved up to 15th, just 0.1 seconds behind Ferry in 14p. Last lap was an impressive 4.3 seconds faster. Judah Smoker Blunt is pushing hard and is now right on the tail of Luke Runs in 24th place. The battle continues. German Ranger is currently in 11th position, 4.570 seconds off the fastest lap of 1:45.279. The action is intense as Judah Smoker Blunt hunts down Luke Runs, pushing to make a move and gain a spot on the grid. We just saw Stuart O'Doherty 39 make a position change, moving up to 19th place. They are now 0.2 seconds behind Cargelasses in 18th. Useless 0T has just closed the gap and overtaken Luce, who is now in 3p. Useless 0T is now in 2nd place. Swiss Mädchen Judge of Team Epic Burn Moment has just passed Judah Smoker Blunt from Team for 20, moving up to 25th position on the track. Wolf of Eco from Team Eco Racing is making a strong push for the lead, advancing from 10th to 9th in the last lap. Judah Smoker Blunt from Team for 20 is currently in 25th place with the best lap time of 1:42.023 and 1.340 seconds off the fastest lap time. Wolf of Eco from Team Eco Racing has just made a move on L1 question 1 data 1967 from Team for 20, overtaking them for position 9. They are now 0.2 seconds apart. Smurf 20 from Team for 20 has just rejoined the race, now in position 8. Smurf 20 from Team for 20 is now up to 8th place in the race. Amanin from Team Nafgum Kings has just entered the pits and is currently in 31st position. Amanin from Team Nafgum Kings is exiting the pits in 31st place. He has just rejoined the race and is pushing for a good finish. Poster Plant from Team Hot Wheels is now passing Judah Smoker Blunt from Team for 20, racing for position 23 and 24. German Ranger just exited the pits and is now back in the race, currently in 12th position. Andres 117MX just passed the 5th place car and is now in 6th place. Ferry has just gained a few places, climbing to 13th. We've just witnessed L1 question 1 data 1967 from Team for 20 overtaking Unlo Akasur and gaining a position. They are now in 10p, 1.7 seconds behind the leader. R40 has overtaken Wolf of Eco from Team Eco Racing and is now placed 13, 0.3 ahead. Shoshito 39 has just gained ground on Cargelasses and is now 0.2 seconds behind. The two drivers are fiercely competing for position 19. Cargelasses is entering the pits. They were in 19th place and are now out of the race. Stewie 0 has just exited the pits and rejoined in the lead position. We now have 45 drivers on the track competing for first place. R.A. Raphael from Team Blast has just overtaken Shoshito 39 to move up to 19th position, 0.2 seconds ahead. Cargelasses has just exited the pits and is now on the track in position 26. The race is now entering its final laps. Judah Smokable from Team 420 is now on the tail of Luke Runs, who is in 23p. They are gunning for position on the home stretch of lap 43. Amin from Team Nafcom Kings is making a move. He's now 30. He's pushing hard to make up ground in the last few laps. Gary 710 from Team 420 is in 7th place as the race reaches its final stages. Stiffsmage Jones from Team Epic Go Moment is 0.2 seconds behind Judah Smokablunt from Team 424 position 24, with 2 laps left. Useless 0T is putting pressure on Bo Bardo from Team Blast as they both attempt to catch up to leader Dan Crasher. 0.4 seconds is all that separates them right now. Luke Runs just zoomed ahead, taking 23rd place in the race on lap 44. Honorarakusul has closed the gap to 3.3 seconds between them and Team Nafgum Kings Neo Texan, currently in 9th position. We are on the final lap, and it is going to be a thrilling finish. Ixoasas from Team Collision Course is 1.7 seconds behind R.A. Raphael from Team Blast in 20th place. R.A. Raphael was 0.9 seconds faster on the last lap. Wasp Z has just exited the pits in position 6 after a pit stop to refuel and change tyres. Cargelasses is making their final lap, pushing towards the last few positions. They are currently in 25th place and pushing hard. Luke Runs is half a second behind Posterplant in 22nd position as they enter lap 44. Luke Runs was 0.6 seconds faster than Posterplant on the last lap. Ixoasas from Team Collision Course is entering the pits in position 21, currently in 20th place. Honorarakusul is making a late push, now just 0.6 seconds behind Tertst in the battle for 14th place. Bobardo from Team Blast has pulled into the pits, dropping him to 2nd place with just 1 lap remaining in the race. Team 420's L1 Question 1 Data 1967 just made their way up to 10th place in what has been an action-packed race. Bobardo from Team Blast just raced out of the pits and is now in 5th place. Coaster Plant is exiting the pits and rejoining the race in 23rd position as we begin the final lap of the event. Neo Texan has just dropped to 12th position, giving R40 the edge in this close race. German Ranger is holding steady in 10th place as we come down to the last lap. They have done a great job today, and their diligence is paying off. Judas Mokerblunt has exited the pits after making a pit stop, and is now in position 26. He has only one lap remaining to gain positions. Let's see how it plays out. Zero Stewie Zero has just crossed the finish line as the winner of this car race. Congratulations to Zero Stewie Zero for an incredible performance. Hogged 03 of Team Nafgum Kings has just crossed the finish line in 30th place, bringing the race to an end. Alap 0C has finished the race in 18th place. Ari Racing said, "Did it Zero Stewie Zero just win 2 events today?" Yes, Zero Stewie Zero did win 2 events today, congratulations. Ixoases from Team Collision Course just won the race. Stusmagen Jones from Epic Bo Moment Racing has just crossed the finish line in 25p. Congratulations to the team and driver on their race. Gary 710 from Team for 20 has just crossed the finish line in 7th place to end the race. Judas Mokerblunt has crossed the finish line in 26th position, ending Team for 20's race. Smurf 20 of Team for 20 has just crossed the finish line in 8th place. Hogged 03 said, "Did I win a race today, Amy?" I'm sorry, it looks like you didn't win today. Don't worry though, there's always next time. I'm sure with a little practice and determination, you'll be winning.